Hello, everyone, and welcome to Black Girl Magic Black Friday event, where we are featuring some incredible, brilliant virtual vendors in our Virtual Vendor Expo. We are so happy to have you joining us virtually. We want to get some time now for you to invite your friends. We're live here on our Black Girl Magic Market Facebook page. Make sure you are sharing this with your community. Tag a couple of girlfriends, and let's sit back, eat our leftovers, and shop with Black women. Black Girl Magic Market began as an incentive here in North Carolina back in 2017 when we really wanted to amplify Black women in business and giving them opportunities to vend in the community. What began with just one idea has grown to be something so big, because what we discovered on this journey of amplifying the economics of Black women is that there are so many Black women that need this support and guidance and resources. So Black Girl Magic Market became a virtual engagement platform group on Facebook and really began to share resources, education, and awareness around how Black women can prosper and do well in entrepreneurship. We believe here that if we center the economics of Black women, then communities are saved, families are well off, because we're centering around the core nucleus of the family, which we all know we as Black women, we hold quite a bit. So when we have this opportunity to amplify and lift up what other Black women are doing so brilliantly, we want to make sure we magnify that. So today brings us to amplifying some products and lives, brilliant lives of about 6 women so far that have reached out to Black Girl Magic Market and really wanted to amplify what this virtual experience would be. We'll have some detailed interviews with them, and they'll be sharing with us. Very intentional. Now, one thing that we'll do when we talk to the women is that they will share about their product, they'll share about their journey, and they'll also share about what brings them into the space and why they believe that their business is important and why we are amplifying them today. So one of the things we're going to be talking about is I'm going to give 3 adjectives that they've shared. We kind of did a pre-interview session, and this is how we'll be interviewing them today, is beginning with the conversation around 3 things, 3 words that describe who you are or what you're doing or what your business is. So the first person we're going to be bringing to the stage is Michelle Druid. Michelle Druid, like many of us, may have multiple streams of income, and we're so happy that today we are going to be talking to her about her businesses and what she wants to amplify. And her 3 words to introduce her is support, empower, and influence. Please welcome Michelle to the platform.
Good afternoon, Miss Shamika, and good afternoon, everyone. First, let me thank you for having me and allowing me to share your platform with you. I was so excited about doing this. You know, right now we are all being challenged. We have been challenged since March, and it doesn't look like it's going to stop anytime soon. Let me just start by saying that my purpose, for which I am extremely passionate about, is to support and empower and influence. I believe with all my heart that Black women are some of the most phenomenal women. Well, women are phenomenal, but Black women have a special place in my heart because I'm a Black woman. So with that being said, mothers, aunts, grandmothers, I've seen us do some amazing, amazing, amazing things. And ever since I was a little girl, I've always wanted to help. I come from a pretty large family. And, I've always known support. I've always known support. I've always had family. That doesn't mean I've always asked them for help, but the support was always there. So I never knew what it was like to not be empowered and be supported. My mother and my grandmother and aunts and uncles, holidays, just the love, and knowing that there are women out there that don't have that kind of support, it sometimes breaks my heart. So with that being said, I lost my mother and my husband in the same year. My youngest son is autistic, and I have 2 sons. And I said to myself, what am I going to do with myself? I became a parent advocate for autistics. And everything that I've done moving forward, including empowering and supporting women, that's been my foundation. The autistic community has given so much to me and my family. And, I've been taught that in order to receive a blessing, you have to be a blessing. So in 2016, I was introduced to a product called Cherish Premium Sanitary Napkins. And when I heard about what it was capable of doing, I said, yeah, right. Another, you know, just, more marketing strategy, more, uh, uh, false advertisement. But I saw a phenomenal, and when I say phenomenal, I mean an amazing demonstration of the absorbency of the pad. I began to do my research. And what I found out was that it is everything that they said it was. The company that brought Cherish to us was called Inspired Network. That company yet has folded, and now the brand Cherish is under a company called Bula Vida. But the Cherish brand has remained, and the mission for that brand is very simple. We want to give every woman the opportunity to have access to a product that is comfortable, that is going to be everything that they need and solve a lot of the issues they have with their menstrual cycle. So let me just tell you what Cherish, the claims, and like I said, I have testimony. Cherish is an all natural sanitary pad. It reduces and then eliminates cramps. And I have to say that because I don't want people to put the pad on and say, oh, you wear it after an hour. What happened? I still have cramps. It doesn't work like that. It's not a miracle worker. However, you will see some differences after the first cycle. So it reduces and then eliminates cramps, right? It shortens the cycle, okay? Doesn't smell, no odor, and it doesn't leak. Now, for me, that was everything that I wanted and needed in a sanitary product when I was out there. And when I was out there, it was a horrible experience for me. The cramps, I missed meetings, I missed school, I missed out on a lot of things. And it was because of the cramps and the heavy flow. So when I heard about Cherish, I said, where were you when I was out there? This was something that I could have used. But we don't make any medical claims about Cherish. But I can give you all of the information because Cherish is made with 8 layers of cotton. Cotton is very absorbent. In the middle, it has a negative ion strip. It's about that big. That negative ion strip is the game changer because it returns the body to its natural pH, and it does something like send signals to the uterus for it to relax. So it does everything that it says it does. Now, let me tell you what's in the products that are on the market. I'm talking about the popular brands. I'm not talking about all natural brands like Honey Pot. But see, the difference between Cherish and products like the Honey Pot is that Cherish reduces cramps. That's the difference. The popular brands are made with recycled garbage. Yep. And that recycled garbage has been put through an 8-step bleaching process. Then they shove some plastic in there, the plastic that they use to make garbage bags. What happens? This is what happens. The combination of the chemicals, our body heat, and moisture, that moisture could be sweat, it could be urine, it could be blood. When those things are combined, a chemical called dioxin is produced. That dioxin is a cancer-causing agent. So again, we're not making any medical claims, but when you think about it, think about this. We use about 15,000 sanitary napkins in our lifetime. So each and every time you put on a product that's not natural, you're putting yourself at risk for God knows what 15,000 times. I was mortified when I heard that. Absolutely, positively mortified. With Cherish, this is more like a mission than it is a quote unquote business. I say that because, I've donated products to organizations, and I'm always going to do that. And when I say products, I mean by the case. I've helped out with pad projects. I've I've gone to speak at schools and churches, and the journey has been wonderful. It's more, like I said, it's more like a mission for me than it is a business. And with that being said, I started doing a pandemic special, which Cherish comes in a day pad, a night pad, and a panty liner. So what I've done is the day pads, I sell them for $5 a pack if you buy 6 packages or more. The night pads, I sell them for $6 a pack if you buy 6 packages or more. And I've taken it upon myself to ship the products myself. Now, you can still go to my website if you're more comfortable going to my website, but the website is not going to offer you the same deal that I'm offering you. But feel free. My website, my information is in the chat. So now along comes COVID. And when I used to go out and do vending events, that was over. So I'm very grateful now for these virtual vending events. I had no idea at the time that, these things were going to crop up. But this goes to show you God is always watching, and he will make a way for us. So last year, another issue that I've had, my businesses reflect my personal challenges. It's nothing like experiencing something and then you can go out and identify and speak to women about these things. I have struggled tremendously with my bra. It sounds crazy, but it's true. I had a breast reduction, still couldn't find a bra that was comfortable because I also found out that underwire is unhealthy for us. It restricts the flow of fluids in the breast. But then after you have a breast reduction, they tell you no underwire. So I met a woman named Jill Benray last year. Just conversations we were talking, just talking girl talk. You know how we talk. Yada, yada, yada. And she's a Ruby Ribbon stylist. We got to the subject of bras, and she told me about Ruby Ribbon. So finally, I had an event. I needed something, and I didn't want to go bra shopping because I dread it. And Ms. Jill Benray said, Michelle, order a cami. And if you don't like it, she said, you know what, you're going to love it. And she was absolutely right. I ordered a strapless one. So now I'd only ordered one. I was so angry with myself, I could have kicked myself in the head. What I did, I said, you know what, I'm going to have to join the company. Because that one was so comfortable. I said, maybe it's a fluke, though. It was not. I fell madly in love with Ruby Ribbon and the pieces. They come in camis, demis. We have all shapes. We have slips. We have briefs. But my main thing was the bra alternative. We don't like to use the word bra when we talk about Ruby Ribbon because we all know bras are horrible. So we call them bra replacements and bra alternatives. But Ruby Ribbon, the pieces they're custom fit and they are comfortable. No more struggling with the straps. No more digging and pulling and chafing and just, every issue that come with traditional bras. And they come with issues. Women, ladies, I used to be in the supermarket wrestling with my bra. In the cab wrestling with my bra. And in New York City, that's not a very smart thing to do. To be wrestling with your bra in public places. But I mean, it was so uncomfortable that I didn't have a choice. So now I am very happy and very satisfied with my purpose and my businesses. And I look forward to helping anyone that needs help with these issues. I look forward to helping you. So I want you to reach out to me. My information is in the chat. I'm always available. And I have conversations about things other than menstrual cycles and bras because I'm a networker. I belong to a phenomenal network. We do network meetings. I'm an affiliate for a couple of things. Just like Ms. Shamika said, I have a few streams of income, and we could talk about that as well.
I love it. Michelle, thank you for amplifying Cherish. And I wanted to make mention, this is what the packaging looks like. Please definitely want to check it out. Make sure you have an opportunity to amplify. Something that came in during chat, Michelle, was, could you tell us a little bit more about the panty liner and the price that you may be having that for Black Friday?
Yes, the panty liner, they're going to be $6 a pack. I think 30, yeah, 30 come in a pack. I don't have any panty liners because I can never hold on to the things, and I'm not home. I came to visit family for Thanksgiving. I have a 2-week-old granddaughter, so
Oh, yay!
yeah, thank
Congratulations.
you. She is just amazing. But anyway, back to the panty liner. There are 30 in a pack, and I'm selling those for $6 a pack if you buy 6 packages or more. So I have my own inventory. So, and you can find me on Facebook. I'm Michelle Renee Alexander Druid on Facebook. Add me on Instagram. I'm Harlem Diva 22. I don't mess with Twitter, but I'm accessible and I'm approachable. So I'm looking forward to helping. So and serving. So give me reach out to me.
Thank you for lifting that up, and we're so happy to have you really giving us an education session. Like, when I think about the toxins that you just amplified that are in things that we buy from these other name brands,
Yes.
it is scary to imagine the long-term effects
Yes,
that
it
it's
is.
had. But it's all that we've known. It's all that we've been told and what's been shared with us. So thank you for even giving us this moment of education, as well as the opportunity to support your business. Please make sure you check out her link in chat. Make sure that you look. And this is a recurring thing. So, I mean, after the first pack, you're going to need a second and a third one. So I'm happy to have
Yes,
mine.
absolutely.
Shipping is quick and responsible. The packaging was great. I really appreciate you sharing your product with us and being able to give us the opportunity to make healthier life decisions about how we are handling our sanitation when it comes to our menstrual cycle. We've been taught that it's shameful or something that we don't talk about, but you have given us a way to safely and comfortably have these conversations, not only about our menstrual cycle, but also our bras. I think I was watching a video just yesterday that lifted up, they were talking about how for 30 years they didn't know how to put on a bra properly. And the challenges it takes. I know how I learned, as far as and it was the first thing she said is what you're not supposed to do: buckle it in the back, then turn it around, then put your arms in, and then put it on.
We've been doing that for years, though. That's the only way I know how to. Or buckle in the front and twist it around and put your arms in. But the camis and demis, we don't do that anymore. We step into these and pull them up because they're fitted, and then when once we pull them up, then everything falls into it. Oh, it's phenomenal. It's phenomenal.
I love it. So make sure you check in the chat. We're going to be transitioning right now into a light commercial break while we prepare to bring up our next vendor. But thank you so much, Michelle, for amplifying your business with us and giving us an opportunity to learn about the education components of why it's important to be aware of products like Cherish and how to get in contact with you. So peace and blessings to you, Michelle, and thank you so much for being with us on our virtual.
Thank you for having me.
Welcome back. We're so happy to have you all joining us during our virtual vendor expo with the Black Girl Magic Market. Black Friday is today, and many of us are finding new ways to be able to connect with one another and buy those important, valuable, and amazing things that we have with each other. One of the things that we're doing today are amplifying the powerful, beautiful, brilliant products and messages of 6 Black women that are a part of the Black Girl Magic Market community. Next, we're going to have Robin Gibbs come and join us with RSG Home and Body. And her 3 words were raw, real, and authentic. So I'm so looking forward to hearing from Robin as she talks about her raw, real, and authentic experience with RSG Home and Body. Robin, thank you for being with us today.
Hi, how are you?
Awesome. Can you tell us a little bit about your 3 words, raw, real, and authentic?
Brand is me, and I don't sugarcoat anything that comes with me. So I'm raw, I'm real, authentic. That's what you get with my brand. RSG Home and Body started out as just me. My initials is RSG, and I'm a home and body. I'm a homebody, so my peace is, and my sanctuary is within my home, so I love candles, and that's what my brand is. It's natural products for the home and body. We don't put any chemicals or anything like that in it, any unnatural preservatives. We don't do anything like that. That's why it's raw, it's uncut, it's real, it's RSG, it's everything of me. I like to take care of myself. I love to take care of my home. I am a mom as well, so I'm also conscious about that. And when you have products in your home, you want to make sure that it's suitable not only for your environment, but your environment for your children, your plants. I am a plant lover, your little kiddos, whomever you have in your home. You want to make sure that it's suitable for that.
Awesome. Well, now we're going to step into the place to have you tell us about your business, how long you've been in business, and what products you have to share with us today.
Sure, absolutely. So this thought process, it started about, and I think for every entrepreneur, about a couple of years ago. But, with fear, you never really get into your business. You always think of what may not happen, what's the worst case scenarios, and that can kind of stumble you for you not to start. But in 2019, I had a beautiful spiritual transformation with God. And I leaped out on faith, and I'm like, listen, I am just going to go and do this. I'm not going to care, what kind of failures I come through. I'm just going to go. This is my passion. This is what I want to do. So, and early about, I'll say July, this when it started, 2019, I pursued what I had, dreamed of for years. And I'm so excited I did, because it gives me a lot of peace. This, like I said, this is me. My home is my sanctuary. I love to take care of myself. So the best thing for me is when I'm having a crazy day, I come in and, I walk into my home and it smells good, and it's stuff that I made. So that just kind of gives me some kind of good feeling pride, or at the end of the day, when I'm done being a mom and a entrepreneur and a businesswoman, and I work as well, I like to come home and I like to light a candle after I'm finished, and it kind of gives me that relieve stress. So today I definitely wanted to show you guys some stuff that I have. This right here, I just added this to the website. I hope you guys can see. It's a berry mango, and these are body polishes. So these you can use as a soap on your skin. It does have sugar in it, which I put in. It's a natural brown sugar to exfoliate the skin and to remove dead skin cells from your, and dirt as well. I also have right here with me, I only make these candles for the month of November and December. They are seasonal candles. After that, I do not make them anymore. It definitely takes extra work and a lot of work to put into making these candles. And this is the whipped. I hope you guys can see it. It's vanilla whipped cappuccino, and it has like the little whipped frosting top on the top. We have some sprinkles in there as well, just to give it that realistic touch. Again, I only make these in the month of November and December. Then after that, it's gone. These are $15. The sugar foam whip body polish that you see, those are $10. I also have another amazing gift. This is actually like one of favorites of everyone as well as mine, and it's the coconut and cream. Here we have this here. This is a room body and linen spray. So it's natural enough to spray on your body. You can spray it on your linens. You can spray it in your car, which I do. You can spray it anywhere, honestly. And it's natural enough. The only thing that's in here is organic craft witch hazel, and fragrance. So that's the only thing that's in there. This week, actually, I'm putting together a gift box, and as you can see back here, I do have a custom pouch that I have worked with Mygani LLC on. I want to give you here. So this is going to be in a gift box, and I haven't even labeled it yet because I'm still working on it, but this is called Yumpkin Spice, and we're going to include some natural body polishes, a candle, that pouch, and another free gift from RSG into that package. So yeah, we are continuously trying to do better and be better, and put ourselves out there into this platform. So I'm grateful for this experience now that we can be able to tell people about our business, and not only our business, but the things that we overcome. As I've mentioned, leaping out on faith. I am originally from New York, and I moved to Jacksonville, Florida about almost 2 years ago. So you're talking about a leap of faith, with children and running a business, doing all those things. People see it and they think, oh, so much glory. You're actually doing what you want to do. But, we show the good things. We don't show the things behind having a business, which is bookkeeping and, customer orders and making sure things get there on time and response and emails and continuously trying to put yourself out there. So I'm grateful for these kind of platforms where you could come and put yourself on and speak more about, women, in business entrepreneurs that's going through things just like you.
Thank you for amplifying that. That is so powerful. Something that really stood out to me is the transparency, right? That we are really trying to push it. We're leaping. I'm celebrating your leap with you to just launch off into that journey. And what amazing, beautiful results. I loved to find out of the partnership that you had when I had met with Felicia, and that what you all are doing to collaborate together. This is what this is about. Yes. This is how we really grow, and this is how we manifest the things that we want, and not only for ourselves, but for our friends and family, for our communities, for our children's children.
Yes.
So thank you for being a part of that and amplifying that message in your words.
Yes.
While we're thinking about that, I would have one more question. So if you were speaking to a young entrepreneur in thought, right? Someone that may have not taken that leap. God may have given them a vision, but they're just, what is something you can say to them to just say, jump? What would be your words of encouragement?
That is a really, really great question. Actually, one time I read a book and they said when you give advice, you usually give advice, not even to the person, but you're usually speaking to your younger self. And I was like, oh, that makes so much sense because it's very true, and no matter the background, like I said, I'm from New York, so we are rough and tough. And, Florida is kind of more, luxurious. Yes. People are kind of like in retirement mode here. Everything is kind of like smooth and slow here. In New York, we're always going. So that, for me, one of those things to be clear your mental space and not to worry so much about what can go wrong, because like I said, raw, real, and authentic, that's me, and I'll just be the one to tell you that, listen, things are gonna go wrong. You can't ever say that things are gonna go right 100%. It's not, but that's how you learn, by jumping in to your craft and your passion and your purpose in life. That's not even with business. I just mean anything. People yes. Mothers are becoming, they're bearing children. You don't get a pamphlet on how to be a mom, So you just jump right into it. You have no choice. You can't give it back, It's a blessing from God. So the fact that you have that mindset, oh, I want to do this, Understand where that's coming from. That's coming from God. That's a serious thing. I take God serious. So you jump on it. You know, things are going to go wrong. Okay, I'm a problem solver. You know, I've dealt with so many things in my life that, man, I didn't know it was going to happen, but I just dealt with it. So just push forward. Just push forward. I promise you it's going to get rough, tough, but then the blessings and the love and the feedback that comes from that, and you inspire other people. I tell you, God used me as a vessel to inspire so many people that they're doing candles now. And then they'll call me. I'm like, listen, I don't care if it's 2:00 in the morning. You call me. We're going to figure this out together. You know, they might ask for, where do you buy everything? I'll even put a document together for them. I don't care. Wow. You know, it's just for us, for, you know, helping each other. That's why, like you said, the partnership that I had with Felicia, I love her so much. I was like, listen, girl, I love your pouches, but I need something with orange in the background because I have a candle coming out and you could provide this for me. You know, I don't want to do the work. I just need you to help me out. So I would definitely just say jump. You know, there's no other explanation but jump. Just go and, you know, learn as you go, and it'll get better. It gets greater later, as they say.
I love it. Thank you so much for amplifying that. It's definitely it's easier when we have someone to do it with us, but let us not have that fear that we won't begin.
Right.
And what I love about this is that we have this opportunity to build those communities. Thank you for what you're doing, even in sharing that tutorial. We'd love to have you come into Black Girl Magic Market online community and share your gift in there, as well as teaching other women what you've learned, as we're all trying to build better together.
Yes, absolutely.
Make sure you reach out to her. Your contact information is in chat. Make sure that you are linking in. I want that whipped candle that looked like I wanted to just get a spoon and eat it. I got to make sure.
I'm like, please don't do that. You know, it's soy, so it's natural, but, you know, please don't do that.
Okay, I mean, you just make it look so good. So I'm excited and happy to hear about your journey, as well as your authenticity around how you've built this business opportunity around your actual life and something you love to do, which is also something important, because as many as those people may reach out to you and want to start candle businesses, that's when the God factor comes in, that's going to help keep them going to want to continue when it gets rough. I know you make it look good and your products look amazing.
Thank you.
But there is some things along the way that as we're growing, we're learning. So thank you for even being transparent about that too.
Welcome.
All right, we're going to be transitioning from Robin. We really am happy. We have questions in the chat. I want to make sure we get a chance to lift up. How much? Oh, okay. So we'll get on how much the pouch is when we bring Felicia up. Look,
yeah, I don't think Felicia even got this though. I think I took it from her.
Uh-oh. Well, there might be a pre-order for her next batch she'll be able to talk about. Next question is, do any of your candles have dual usage? So can the candle wax be used on bodies?
That is an amazing question. So yes, they can. However, just because of, I don't know anyone that's ordering like their health issues or anything like that, I don't put that out there. But soy is a great way that you can you can melt it. I wouldn't suggest like soon after it melts, because you know it is still hot, to put it on your skin. But yes, you can. It is soy. The thing is, and one of the amazing things about the products that I have, every candle is soy. And I do have a coconut and apricot wax blend, but that's coming out spring 2021. So let's not speak about it right now. But for right now, the soy, you know, it's natural enough to put on your body, because just like other like candle brands, what they do is they use petroleum. So it's kind of like the petroleum at the bottom of the, you know, barrel, and then they scrape it up, chemicalize it to where it is white appearance. So you could use more petroleum and probably 20 or 10% of soy and still call it a soy wax candle. So I would suggest people be very careful about that. That's maybe one of the great things or tips I should have mentioned earlier. Just be very careful. Just because you see it's a soy candle, make sure it's 100% soy. It's because you can use my candle. You know, I used to get when I was in New York, we get pedicures and they take the wax in the bag and put it on the back of your feet and makes your feet very soft. You can do that with my candle. However, just be, cautious about the type of ingredients that are in these candles.
Thank you for lifting that up. I really appreciate you giving us those details and the flexibility that we have in being creative with how we are utilizing the candle experience. So I'm looking forward to checking out the website, RSG Home and Body. Please be sure to connect with her. If you're close by in Florida, definitely check them out. But she is available via her website, no matter where you are joining us from, or no matter where you're wanting to make that sale. So definitely check it out. Her information is in the chat. And we're going to now be bringing up Teresa, who has Color Street. I'm so excited to have the opportunity to meet Teresa. She is in Houston, one of my second favorite homes when the weather's good and it's not too hot. But we're so happy to have her come in and share about her 3 words, motivation through education. And I had an opportunity to have a conversation with her and was really moved by the integrity behind what she wanted to do with the Color Street business. And Teresa has really amplified what it is to be a leader in educator, not only in your professional career, but also as an entrepreneurial endeavor. So we're going to bring to the platform to us now, Teresa Sheets. Thank you so much, Teresa. Welcome to the space.
Thank you, Shameka. Thank you so much. It's still just at the end of morning in Houston. So good morning from the great state of Texas. I don't know when it's actually not too hot in Houston. So I don't know how often you get to visit if you're waiting on it to be not too hot. But, we love having you. So and thank you. Usually they say so far so good, so far so great on this. I cannot wait to see what's coming. What's been presented so far has been so awesome. I was like, somebody beat me to it, but I wanted to know how much is the orange pouch also. This is awesome.
Okay, so your 3 words was motivation through education. Tell me a little bit about what that means to you.
So for me, it's so interesting. One of the things that I've just really come to understand, they say it's never too late, but truly it's never too late, because I think a lot of times you look at your life and you feel like for a long time that you just kind of wound up in some situations. And so I felt like for a long time I wound up in classrooms. I started teaching Sunday school so that my son would have a Sunday school teacher. And it was very shortly after that, and I was very young mother, single mother at the time, but very shortly after that I was offered the directorship of the Sunday school program at the church. Now I'm a new Christian, single mother, looking back now, I realize that my passion and the fact that I was created to do this were evident. It was evident to other people long before it was evident to me. But then going along, again, for a long time, I felt like I'm always finding myself in classrooms, but it was for my kids' benefit, to make sure that they had the education program and the teachers, if needed, that they needed. And along the way, I, refined what I didn't understand was my gift, my talent, my craft at the time. I kept refining it. And I also, the feedback consistently from the beginning was that as you educate, you motivate. People would always leave wherever I was teaching, and I would just jump in anywhere. It started out with my kids, but then it became, I was teaching and training adults in things, in church and in the community. Anywhere there was an opportunity to be a part of an education program or be an educator, I would. And a lot of times people would leave saying, I just feel like I can do this. I can go and do anything. And thank you so much for taking the time and what you shared and what you taught. And so finally, I realized, and Robin hit upon it in the last interview, you finally just understand what God has given you to do, and it is a gift He's gifted you to do. It has not been an accident or coincidence that I've found myself in classrooms. It was for to refine myself and to polish up my skills for such a time as this. And so my journey, when I finally embraced it and understood what God was doing a couple of years ago, I went back to school. And I was in education, in K-12 education, but I felt by the time I entered education, I had been around for a while and had a lot of other professional skills, and I wanted to do more. And so I pursued a degree that would give me some flexibility. So still not sure how God wants me to do this now that I understand that I am supposed to be doing this and was created to do this. I got a degree that allowed me to go into the education system and make change, as was on my heart, or make change by educating and training and professionally developing or offering leadership development to adults. Because I believe, you change people by helping expand their perspectives. You meet them where they are, and you teach and train by developing a relationship, a connection, so that they can hear what it is that you're saying. And again, it helps change perspectives, which changes minds and hearts, and then it ultimately makes change one person at a time. And so that's where I come from, and very exciting to me. Typically, I edify people by teaching new knowledge or skills that they need. And I've had the blessing of having opportunities open up so that I could train in healthcare and K-12 education on behalf of the federal government, in all sorts of industries. So typically I'm offering performance tools, things that help people be better personally and professionally. But even in the classroom, no matter what I'm supposed to be teaching, I always find a way to give a little something extra. That's my passion. So anything that can help lift up life, help you level up your life or your game, even just a little bit, because no piece of knowledge is too small if it's a help. I love to offer these things. So I'm all about tips and tricks and life hacks and that sort of thing. So when someone shared with me about Color Street, I was sold, because one of my things is, and a lot of ladies, young, old, whatever our age or stage, we love to have a pretty nail. And so I love to have a pretty polished professional look, but we understand what it costs to have that consistently, and it does cost us to have that consistently. So Color Street helped me understand I could maximize my time, I could maximize the coins in my pocket, because it's an affordable way to have that salon level look, nail color and design, and you can do it yourself. It's 100% nail polish on a strip, and I'll just show you. Hopefully you can see this. My nails are done. They're short right now because I've been working on some stuff at home, but you can see it helps you to have that polished look no matter what length your nails are. But these strips are long, and I don't know if you've shown the application video yet, but you can see when it is shown, very, very simple to apply. It's basically peeling off the backing, applying it to your nail, pressing out the bubbles, and you can use another nail to kind of cut around the excess. You can use a cuticle stick to cut off the excess, and just peel it away. And what you're left with is something that is long lasting. It is durable. It lasts at least 2 or 3 weeks. It's beautiful. There are all sorts of colors. Right now we're into the Christmas season, so we've got some seasonal things. This one's called Wrap It Up. I love that. This is what I'm wearing right now. This is Glitter Sweet. Kind of looks like snow with sprinkle and glitter in it. This is one that's a little bit different, called Less Bitter, More Glitter. And again, like a confetti snowflake sort of thing. And then this is called Berry Mary with the holly. You can see behind me that there's a range of colors and solids, glitters. They make them for pedicures. You can do your feet. And for $11 to $14 per pack. And in this pack, you're going to get not only the nail design that you desire, you're also going to get an emery board and a nail prep pad. The nail prep pads are simply alcohol. If you keep ordering, you don't have to have nail prep pads. You can just use alcohol, get your nail ready, nice and clean to apply. And when you go to take it off, it is 100% nail polish. And so nail polish remover takes it off. And again, 2 to 3 weeks. I'm hearing some ladies that say that they've had it last longer. Maybe 3 to 4, but 2 to 3 weeks is pretty typical. Some ladies, because of the price point, change quite often, like every 1 to 2 weeks, because you can have the nails that you want in the way that you desire. And somebody's asking, are they reusable? When you get these, you'll see that this strip, it's pretty long. So right now my nails are not long because I've had to cut them, but this strip is pretty long. If you're careful with it and you cut it off, you can use the other end of it for another nail. So there are times when I might, find the one that fits my pinky, and I'll get one end over here and I'll use the other end over here. So it does lengthen the use of the pack. You can get maybe a double use out of it. My sister will do her hands and her feet sometimes with a pack. And so it just kind of depends on what you're looking for. But I think the video is queued up and ready. I'll let you just take a second to look at the application video, and then we'll come back and talk a little bit more about other things that are connected to Color Street that excite me just as much.
Use the nail prep pad provided to clean off any oils or lotions on your fingers. Save that prep pad for later. We'll use it again. Next, you're going to select the size that best fits your finger. You're going to remove the top clear layer and then the bottom white layer. Remove the end tab and discard. Place the nail strip just above the cuticle. Press and seal it down, and then trim an edge with your thumb. Your thumb is your best tool. If you need to, for some reason, you put it on crooked, you can peel it back off and put it back down. One strip is used for 2 nails, so you take the excess and use it on the other hand. Again, place it just above the cuticle. Again, seal it, fold down the tip, remove the excess and discard. File down the nail strips with the provided nail file to remove any excess nail polish. Take that prep pad that we saved from earlier and seal the nails one last time. Now you're good to go. Just avoid soaking your hands in water for the next 30 to 60 minutes. If you have any tips or tricks, leave a comment below.
Awesome. So you can see it's very easy to use, very easy to apply. And so you have in your hands the ability to keep your look pretty and polished and professional. So that was my first why regarding Color Street. It was so exciting to be able to offer something other than a performance tool, a way of operating at work or in your personal life. My second why for Color Street is that it's largely an untapped market with minority women. We typically frequent nail salons, and I've done it, and I know, what it costs to go to a nail salon. We tend to go to nail salons, but it's a lot of money. I don't keep many things from my husband, but I have never confirmed for him how much I used to spend getting my nails done, my nails and feet done at the nail salon. Now I can tell him that, I'm spending maybe $30 a month on Color Street before I got into the business. And it takes me 2 to 4 weeks to use up the product. And so I can share that. He feels okay about that. But my other why, again, is sharing this information with women. It's an untapped market so that you can understand how to maximize your time spent keeping yourself up. It's a great self-care thing. Sometimes I do Zoom nail parties. We get friends together and they pre-order the product and we just kind of do our nails at the same time while we're having our beverage of choice and our snack of choice and just kind of catching up. And it's a great way to introduce other ladies to the product. I can do in-person things. These are used for parties. I talked about pedicures, the pedicure sizes. They also make tiny sizes, so petites for little fingernails, because young ladies and little girls love these too. But it's an untapped market, so I just want you to know that there is an option for your self-care for your nails, your pedicures and manicures. And also it's an untapped market business-wise. This is a very minimal investment. It's about $159 is what I gave to buy into Color Street. I made the money back like that, honestly, because once you know about this, it sells itself. And so another thing that I just like to share and just like to reinforce is the power that we have to change our lives by taking into our own hands our business. It's so easy, and using Color Street as an example, but the possibilities are endless. The things that we as Black women and minority women and women can do to lift up and level our lives. Business ownership is very accessible, and we want to look at brand ownership as well. So I like to use Color Street as an example, but let me tell you, I would love for anybody who's interested across the nation or anywhere in the world to join my team. It's real easy. And again, it's just some empowering knowledge that I wanted to share. And I thank you so much for taking the time to listen today, and hope to be able to do business with you. Hope as much to become a team member with you. Thanks a lot.
Amazing. Thank you so much for lifting up this incredible story, this incredible product, and incredible opportunity. I'm a fan, and you make it look so good when we talk about self-care, right? Because we
Absolutely
amplify self-care, 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 but you make it practical. Because
Thank
you
you.
show this by modeling. And I am one of those that need to take the time for self-care. Color Street helps me. It's something that I can do by managing so much. It's something I can do on a Zoom call. It's something I can
Absolutely.
do while I am utilizing my time in front of a computer. Is something that's fun and relaxing. I love what you amplified also about having that virtual engagement with your good girlfriends. I'm looking forward to doing this with my daughters and really being able to have that girlfriend time and play with some different color patterns and not have to worry about the challenges of a mess or spillovers and things getting dried up and hardened.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's the biggest thing for me. No matter how much time I would take or set aside to do my nails and how long I would sit so that they could set, I would walk away and mess them up immediately. So I am in love with this. And I just wanted to add too that for Black Friday, and these go really fast because again, once you know about it, it's kind of hard to unsee it and unthink about it. It's like you got to go here. And so there is a buy three, get one free deal. And typically the prices for a nail pack run $11 to $14, depending on the style or design that you get. Solids tend to be $11. Seasonal and special things might run $13 or $14. But again, you saw in the video how you can use one pack to do, both hands. And so you can almost stretch it to your toes as well. It goes a long way. So buy three, get one free. French manicure tends to be buy one, get one most of the time when they're in stock. And so again, these go really fast. But Black Friday, these deals are in effect.
Awesome. Thank you so much for bringing Color Street into our community and really amplifying not only this product, but the business opportunity behind it as well. And I'm happy to hear that you are offering partnerships because what I see with there not being any geographical limitations, you building a team in a virtual arena just really takes off all limits and barriers. And because this is something that we do all the time, please make sure that you're amplifying how you can connect with each other virtually. We have any Cyber Monday deals you want to amplify or lift up before?
I was going to say the Black Friday will extend to Cyber Monday. And on my site, I tend to keep the buy three, get one going. And sometimes I might do buy three, get two free. So watch for that because what I'll do is add an extra mystery pack. If you buy, you'll get the one free from colorstreet.com and then you'll get the one surprise from Teresa. Teresa. And so just look for things like that. You can find me. It's running across the bottom of the screen at colorstreet.com / it's Teresa / Teresa with an H, sheets, like a sheet of paper. And there typically is some sort of nail party going on that you can join, but you don't have to join a nail party to buy. And if you're interested in the business ownership aspect, or even just want to talk about it and explore it, you can click on join at my site, and it'll just kind of walk you through how to make contact. And that application video is there as well. It's very, very thorough for you to explore and to share. So above all things, I just wanted to share and hope that your viewers will too.
Thank you so much, Teresa, for being a part of Black Girl Magic Market today, being a featured vendor, and sharing Color Street with the community. We're going to go into a quick commercial break before we bring on our next vendor. So please take a moment. Make sure you're adding and inviting some more friends to this live. Add your customers. Tell them to come over to the site. And we're looking forward to connecting with you again soon. We'll be right back. Shameka Ebony, Black Girl Magic Market. We are so happy to have you today. Shameka Ebony here with Black Girl Magic Market. We want to make sure that if you are having fun and you are enjoying this experience, please make sure that you are following and connecting with us in community. We are Black Girl Magic Market on Instagram. You can follow us also on Black Girl Magic Market Facebook page. And we also have a Black Girl Magic Market Facebook group. Now, within the Facebook group, Black Girl Magic Market offers a plethora of things for vendors to become greater business owners, entrepreneurs, as well as shoppers interested in finding unique and amazing and brilliant gifts. These are women in this group from all over the country, amplifying what makes them brilliant in economics. And for them, it's their entrepreneurship businesses. So make sure you also check out our website, BlackGirlMagic.Market. And if you're interested in seeing yourself in a virtual vendor experience, make sure that you are emailing us at blackgirlmagicmarket@gmail.com. We are putting together the 2021 calendar now, and we would love to have you featured here as one of our special featured vendor guests so that your community can meet with this community and we can expand your customer base through this experience and our virtual and in-person platform. We're so happy to be here today with Black women in business, our featured vendors. We are going into our next one. I'm really excited about this because when we bring up this one, she has already been featured and talked about by one of the other partners in the group. And so I love to see camaraderie and collaboration. So we're going to be talking to Felicia Wright, who is going to be lifting up her words of support, empowers, and influence. Felicia Wright comes from us from Florida. She is also featured in the shop Essence, and she's also now featured in the Black Girl Magic Market community. So please, let's hear from Felicia Wright.
Hi, how are you doing?
Wonderful. Welcome to the space. We're so happy to have you joining us. Now, your word support, empower, and influence. Can you tell us a little bit about what that means to you, Felicia?
Yes, so it's kind of, I guess, a twofold, and I'm sure a lot of business owners feel similar. You know, when they start their business and they're passionate about something that they're doing, being confident and being a woman of color is something that I wanted to, I guess, inspire other women to be. Especially, I think it kind of amplified when I had my daughter, who is now 8. And so that's kind of how the whole product line came about, because I've technically been an entrepreneur for about 15 years, because I kind of started doing freelance. My background is in graphic design, so I started doing freelance when I was working in corporate. But even over that period of time, I've always loved being creative and putting together different graphics and things, if you will. But I always wanted to make sure that I was doing something that was a little bit more than creating a pretty picture, if you will. I wanted it to have a positive impact on the community. And just some of the things that I have gone through in being a woman in general, and on top of that, you know, being a Black woman, and how I presented myself, how I saw myself, how other people saw me, and all those things, you know, kind of came about. So that's why I decided to launch the company's product line, which came about in about 2015. So we have various items, accessories. I would categorize it as accessories. I have different pouches. There's tote bags. We have blankets, umbrellas, mugs. But all of the products are either feature different shades of women and girls of color with naturally curly hair. Some have wraps, or it's some of the mugs just have wording where it's kind of like affirmations, you know, positive affirmations. So it's what I relate to, but it's what I also know that is needed as a community, especially for women of color and Black women in general. And so that's who I am, but also it's a representation of the brand as a whole.
Incredible. What I loved about your brand, Felicia, is the creativity. I understand a little bit more better now, understanding your graphic design background. But I think it's incredible how you amplify the positivity and how we see ourselves in your product. I actually have one of your products here that I absolutely love. I was so happy that you had it on your website. Here, I mean, self-confidence, beautiful, hair love, confident. These affirming messages in your product really amplify how we should see ourselves and what we're going to wrap ourselves up in. So I was so happy to see that amplified for your daughter. When you have her look at these products, what was the energy behind why it was so important to have the positive messaging?
I think for me, it was because I didn't want her to maybe experience some of the things I experienced, even though, you know, we can't stop our kids from experiencing certain things, but I at least wanted her to have some type of foundation in being confident in herself. And I know even when she was young, she's 8 now, maybe like around, you know, when they start kind of talking and they kind of have friends, because we put her in a daycare, probably 2.5, 3 years old. Sometimes she would come home and say, you know, somebody didn't like her. It wasn't anything specific, but, you know, at that time, that's when they, you know, kids start developing their own feelings and relationship with friends and things of that nature. And so I know for me, even growing up, there was times where I guess I had self-doubt about who I was or how people saw me, or because I talked a certain way or looked a certain way and always felt like I was judged. And then those things started creeping in for me to have self-doubt about myself. And it's something that I didn't want my daughter to experience. And I also, a lot of times I work with young girls at my church and even with Girl Scouts. And those are things that, you know, I try to help them with or have conversations with them about, and just letting them know that, you know, they are enough. And it's something beautiful for you to be unique. You're not going to be like everybody else, but that's okay. But I also wanted to be able to instill that value of self-confidence in my daughter and the other young girls that I work with, because I'm not always going to be around to, you know, say positive things or do, but I want her to believe it for herself. So I try to do that, you know, on a daily basis. Sometimes it's hard because there's a lot of things that happen where people just won't like you just for no, you know, there's no legit reason. It's just because of how you look, because you're a girl, because you're a Black girl. And so that can be very disheartening, especially to, you know, a young child. but for her to just always believe that, you know, she is enough. She is good enough. She can do anything, you know, she puts her mind to. So that was very important to me, especially because she's, you know, my child, but also because I see all these young kids that I work with on a daily basis. And I, you know, some of the things that they go through, and I didn't want them to experience, you know, some of the negativity that I did, you know, as I was growing up.
Thank you for amplifying that. So I'd love to transition into you telling us about your company, the company name, how you came up with it, and what products you have that you'd like to feature or lift up.
Okay, so with the company name, it's pronounced Mygani, and it's Mygani. And I actually have, I don't know if you guys can see that. There's a little wooden sign that another business owner made for me for an event that I have. But Mygani is basically, my husband actually came up with the name, and it is an acronym that stands for My God and I. So that's what it means. And we decided to use that name because I knew no matter what I did with the business, I just always wanted it to be, to make sure I did right by people, to make sure that I brought, you know, something that was positive to the brand and what I did. So even if over the years things changed within what was being offered with the business, that foundation would always be there. So that's how the name came about. And today I actually want to, first, because I know Robin was on earlier and she shared about, you know, our collaboration and us just trying to help each other. I want to talk about one particular product that I have, and it's our limited edition holiday boxes. And hopefully you guys can see that. But this is the front of the box, and it's actually Naturally Confident in a box. And Naturally Confident is one of the signature affirmations of the product line. It basically just means believing in yourself because you believe it, not based on what other people say or do. So these are our limited edition holiday boxes. And then on the back, there's actually a little blurb about me. And then you can just see around the side, it just has the website. So flip it over. The website. So within those boxes, and these are very limited edition, like they're not even on the website. So I'm showing them today. I'm actually going to do another unboxing this weekend. But in each box, you will get one of our large canvas pouches. And this just happens to be the one that's in this box, but each box is going to be slightly different. It's not going to be exactly the same, but each of them will come with one of the pouches. And this is our Royal Curls. And I don't know if you guys can see, but with the design, it's kind of like a tribal effect on her face and in her hair. And then of course her hair is purple. And then also what you will get is there'll be jewelry. And I kind of curated each box. So again, each box is slightly different, but it kind of matches. And I don't know if you guys, because it's still in the plastic, but a really cute bracelet, these really cute earrings. It's kind of like a marble design. Different shades of purple are in it. There is also a holiday card that we have that we just, and in each box, whatever the pouch is, there'll be a holiday card that matches it. So this will be a great gift to give someone. And it just says, wishing you a fabulous, fabulous holiday. And you can see it has the same Royal Curls design on it. And it comes with an envelope. These are about, I think the size is 5 by 5. So it's like a square card and it's just one-sided. So on the back, you can write your message. And then with the card, there will also be these really cute stickers. So you see the Royal Curls. And this is part of our Curly Trio duo, but you see she has a mask on because that's kind of our look now with COVID and everything going on. And then again, our Naturally Confident signature, Naturally Confident affirmation. And in this particular box, there's also a Royal Curls pendant. And it's like a little pendant that you can put, I don't know, I might be sitting too close to the camera, but you can put on like a jacket or even hat. or maybe even a scarf. And the last thing I want to share, because I mentioned Robin with RSG Home and Body, this happens to be my favorite scent, and it is Blacker the Berry. So I had her make mini candles for me. So this candle, and these candles will actually be in everyone's, and I know you guys can't smell it, so I don't even know why I'm opening it, but it smells really good. And so these are the candles that Robin with RSG Home and Body made for me. These will go all in the, every box will have one of these in it. And these boxes, the holiday boxes, are $50. And I can put the link in the bottom. Again, these are not on my website because they are very limited edition. I only have a handful of them available, but it's a great box. It's $50. If you are outside of Jacksonville, it's $15 for the shipping. If you are in Jacksonville, there will actually be a free local pickup at 610 North Julia Street, and I can put that information in the comments. But again, those limited holiday boxes are very, they're limited in supply, but it makes a great gift. I know I've already sold a couple of them. And what some people have done is just given it as a gift, just as is, or because it has 5 to 6 different products inside, you might just want to keep 1 or 2 for yourself. So they're really a great gift to give, and they're unique and they're different. And then I'm going to stand up. So I have a couple of things on the fireplace behind me, so I want you guys to see some of those. And I'll start with this. So these are, it's like a set, gift wrapping set paper. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's our Curly Girl Trio again, and you see the Naturally Confident, and then you see we added kind of like a Christmas tree. So I wanted it to be something for the holidays, but something also non-traditional, because you always see a lot of red and green, so I just wanted it to make it a little bit different, and because it's kind of cohesive with my brand. And so with the gift wrapping set, it's actually 3 sheets that you get, and I just wrap different size boxes. So you can see this one is more like a square shape. That one is kind of a little bit wider with a kind of a rectangle, but it comes with 2 tan sheets and 1 black sheet. And this is similar, this design is similar to the one that is on the scarf. So these are our affirmations again: naturally confident, natural hair, curly girl, self-confidence. But these are really great. And you could probably actually even use this particular one. It doesn't have to be during the holidays because, it doesn't have like a tree or ornaments or anything. So you can use this anytime. But these are really nice and they're different. The other thing I have is our newest mug to the lineup. And it says, and I don't know if you guys can see that, but it says Black Mama, when being strong is your only choice. And also, if you see, it's on the side or with the handle, it's a heart-shaped handle. These are $25 and they are on the website, and it's actually on both sides. But these are really cute. They're different. I can even see these, being a gift now or even Mother's Day. I know that's a little ways off, but these are super cute. I love how they turn out, and then just that heart detail. And then with these, I know that Robin showed the orange pouch that I did for her. So one of the Black Friday specials that I have going on is because I get a lot of groups, like friends, I call them girl squads, sororities. So on the website, I actually added some different color, and they're always front and back, different colors to this is our original, one of our original designs, the Curly Girl Trio. And so what we did was we did blue and black. So you can see the clothing is blue, and then she has a white dress on. And then I don't know if you guys can see, but she has blue lipstick and then the blue eyeglasses and the earrings. And so I think there are 4 new color choices on the website. It's either blue and white, blue and yellow, red and white, and I think it's pink and green. And the pouches are $25. However, for Black Friday, I do have actually 2 specials going on. The first one is if you spend $50 or more, it's free shipping. So you can actually buy 2 of these pouches and get free shipping. Or if you have a, large family, a lot of girls in your family, maybe you're part of a sorority, I actually have where you can buy 10 pouches for only $1.99. Plus you get to choose which 2 colors, custom colors you want to, because they may not be on the website. You may want to do, I don't know, yellow and purple, and that's not on the website. So you can actually choose your colors for 10 pouches, $1.99, the free color customization. So if 10 girls, have 10 friends, and these, because it doesn't expire, you can just, keep them and always just have a gift on hand because they're unique and they're different. And then I have 2 more bags I want to show you guys. So we have, these are 50, and it's actually, and this is the original color and original design. And I don't know if you guys can see, there's kind of a glare, but you can see kind of the splashes of purple. And just let me tell you, because I don't think I said this, the reason why there are splashes of purple in our signature designs is because one, it represents my grandmother who passed away from Alzheimer's in 2013. And if you know anything about the Alzheimer's Association, their color is purple. And also because purple represents legacy and royalty. And that's something that, and me mentioning my daughter earlier, that I wanted to be part of what the brand means. So that's why you'll see in our signature pieces a lot of either, purple hair or accessories are in purple, but you'll see different shades of purple or different splashes of purple in our different designs. And so with this particular one, these are 50. They are on the website. It's actually you can wear it different ways. And let me just show you this first. So on the front side or back side, depending on how you wear it, it has a curly girl trio design. On the back side, it's already 2-in-1. It has the affirmations. It comes with a wristlet, so you can wear it on your wrist. You can also put it underneath your arm like this. I don't know if you guys can see that. And it also comes with a longer strap where it can be worn as a crossbody. And these are $50, and they come in 3 different designs. So it's the Curly Girl Trio design, the Royal Curls design, and then we also have one that's Black Princesses. So it comes in 3 different designs, and these are on the website. And then I have one more bag. So these just came out a couple months, maybe a month or 2 ago, but it is that same Royal Curls design. It's a handbag. And you can see it comes with the straps. It doesn't have a longer strap, but you can just kind of hold it on your arm right there. It has 2 pockets on the outside, and I really like the pockets on the outside because you can put like your phone or your like if you have glasses or keys, so you're not kind of like digging through your purse. And they were $75. They are $60 now on the website, and you don't need a code. They're $60 on the website. And so that's all the things that I have to show you guys. Of course, you go to the website, you can go to www.mygani.com/shop, and that's where you'll find a majority of the products on the website. And the 2 Black Friday specials are If you spend $50, there is free shipping, and that ends tomorrow at midnight. Or if you want to take advantage of the customized pouches, the bundle that we have, it's 10 pouches for $1.99, and comes with free color customization, which you can choose 2 colors of your choice.
Wow, I love all of this. So I've been just going through writing down like how many of these things, my order that I plan on taking because the product is so good. So we had some questions that came in. The first question is around the material of the products that you shared with us today. Can you share a little bit about the materials made of?
Which one?
The pouches?
The pouches. Okay, so the pouches is it's a canvas material. So it's similar to like a canvas tote bag. And you can actually, because I have done it once before, you turn it inside out and wash it. But that's what the pouches are. So it's a canvas material. The handbag, let's see.
This is so good.
The handbag and the crossbody are different materials. I don't know the correct term. It's like a microfiber. But with these, what you would do is just say if you got something on it, you would just wipe it down. So these are different. These two are different materials than the canvas pouches.
Great. One more question that came in. Does the mug come in different colors?
The black mama mug, not right now. It does not. However, I do have several mugs on my artist affiliate shop, and I know on that particular shop, you could actually choose different colors either for the handle or the inside, but the outside will still be the same.
Okay. Awesome. Okay, this is good. So I have a question also around your Black Friday special. I know you amplified that there is a special edition box that people can order. How can people put in their order to get that box?
Okay, for the holiday box?
Yes.
Yes. So the holiday box is basically, you would go to paypal.com or PayPal me/Mygani, and I can put it in the chat. But with that one, as I was saying, because it's very limited, I do not have it on the website. I'm actually doing a Small Business Saturday vending event tomorrow, so I'm going to take several out there with me. But if you go to that link, they are $50. If you're outside of the Jacksonville, Florida area, then you would just add $15 to the shipping and make sure that you put your address in the special instructions section.
Gotcha. Thank you for lifting that up. I am going to do my PayPal as soon as I get off the air.
Okay.
So put the holiday box aside for Black Girl Magic Market. Definitely.
Okay.
I'm so happy to have you. What I think is just so powerful is that you and Robin have had the beautiful opportunity to come together and be intentional about building business together. Even though you all are in the same cities, in the same regions, it wasn't a competition issue. It was a how can we complement one another to make each other better? And I believe how you all have come together and collaborated is very complimentary and exemplary when we think about this holiday box and how this collaboration has been moving very powerfully, and what a great model of how we can work together with our sisters in community to find these ways to collaborate. So thank you for bringing that up.
You're welcome.
Right now, we want to make sure that you check the chat to get the product. We thank you so much for being with us, Felicia. Thank you for being a featured vendor. And now we're going to be transitioning into our next partner who's coming in from with us, Miss Kiara Jackson. We're so happy to have Kiara joining us because she gives us a very powerful story around her why being a very immediate and product driven. And so her 3 words that she shared with us are resilientious and empathetic. So we're going to take a moment and think about, what this means when we look at how we connect while we're looking to transition to bring Kiara on to join us. I want to let you know that there's some ways that you can connect with us that are meaningful and resilient. You want to go to BlackGirlMagic.Market. Make sure you're following us on social media. We have an Instagram page at BlackGirlMagic.Market. We have a Facebook page at BlackGirlMagic.Market. And we have a Facebook group with BlackGirlMagic.Market. Now, one of the things I want to lift up with the Facebook group, if you are part of the vendor community and you've registered, then you have an opportunity to have a virtual store on that platform and be able to put your products in a specific space in that group and bring your customers there. Encourage them to share your link with their friends so that you can gain customer sales. We want to make sure that we're amplifying your economic power when we're getting together and transitioning. And so with that, we have to look at how we can mobilize together, and how we're doing it right now is virtually with events like this. So if you want to be featured as a featured vendor in our virtual vending experience for 2021, please make sure you reach out to us at blackgirlmagicmarket@gmail.com so that we can make sure we get you on that schedule and you can be a part. We also have the Facebook group as a community for shoppers and vendors. So many vendors are coming in and dropping their links to their products from their own product pages and amplifying what they have on special and for sale. So I'm happy to have that space. Right before we bring up our next person, we'll transition into a small break, and then we'll bring on our next guest. Thank you so much for tuning in to Black Girl Magic Market Virtual Vendor Expo 2020. So happy to have our next partner, whose 3 words are resilient, ambitious, and empathetic. Kiara is joining us virtually. Kiara Jackson, we're so happy to have Love Scented Candles with us. We're so happy to have you as a partner, and so happy, to have you joining us to amplify what's going on in your world with Love Scented Candles. Welcome to the space. Hold on, Kiara. We're going to get you unmuted.
Sorry. Okay. Hi, how are you?
Oh, wonderful.
Can you hear me?
Okay. Yes, I can hear you fine. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you for having me.
So
sorry, my son is awake.
No, this is not a sorry. Kiara, if you don't mind, let's take a moment to maximize where we are, right? You are representative of reality. This is our lives. We are mothers. We are business owners. We are holding so much, and we do it with grace and class. So we welcome your gift into this space as we're going forward with the market. And as much as he wants to share with us, we're here to hear what your baby has to say too. So thank you for being with us.
Thank you.
So tell us a little bit about your words, resilient, ambitious, and empathetic. What does that mean to you?
So with resiliency, the definition means to basically adapt to change. And so we know in life, things are unpredictable. Nothing goes as planned. So we have to be able to adapt, not only physically, but like mentally, and maintain our mind state, and to never, kind of like never fold in a sense, because no matter what stress, hi babe, no matter, the situation, you just have got to stay on top of things, and you've just got to continue to grow and prosper. So that's kind of where I got that from. And ambitious, I've always been a go-getter, no matter what. I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to make it happen. And then now having a child, you have someone who looks up to you. So it's important to just have that drive.
Absolutely agreed. So how does empathetic come in?
Okay, so I'm a nurse also. And I've always had a heart for others and their situation. So when I'm at work, for instance, not only am I caring for the person and their condition, I feel like I'm also caring for them as a whole. I'll listen to their stories. I've sat there, I've cried with people. They have really touched me on different levels. So I've gained a compassion and a empathy towards people and what they go through, because some people have been through a lot of different struggles and challenges, and so it's just sometimes you just need someone to just listen and hear you out and just be there and be your support. And it may come in the form of a stranger, you just never know. So that's where the empathy comes from.
Thank you for lifting that up. I wanted to take some time to give you an opportunity to share about your business journey as well as what products you want to lift up with us today.
Okay, so I do candles as well. And here's one, actually. It is called Sweet as Honey. And I do wax melts. And I've had people actually confuse these with candy bars, thinking that they're white chocolate, and they're not. They're not edible, but they are all natural wax. I use soy and coconut blends. So they are eco-friendly. There is no paraffin. And the fragrance, they're considered clean scents. I get them from a supplier who uses eco-friendly fragrances as well. So I have those, and my candles, they are 7 ounce. Well, they're 9 ounce jars, but a 7 ounce fill with the wax. And I have about 7 scents available, and I actually just launched 2 today for the holiday season. So, and that's in addition to the 7. And then I have a sampler trio of 3 of our best sellers, and these are like black tins, and it comes 3 in a pack. And those are on promotion today as well. So yeah, so basically that's kind of it. The wax melts, there's 7 bars. I don't know if you can see it that good on the screen, but there's 7 bars. And each bar, I normally use 1 to 2 depending on how strong I want the scent, and it lasts for hours. And these are available in all of my signature scents as well as the Christmas scents. And yeah, so that's kind of it. I do have, along with my signature collection, I have an aromatherapy line. Again, being a nurse, I've gotten into mental health a lot lately, and so some of my candles are dedicated especially for aromatherapy. One of them that I have is a lavender and a eucalyptus, and everybody knows lavender is like a calming scent. And then I have a pineapple and sage, and that's also to promote positivity and relaxation as well.
I love this. I'm so looking forward to visiting your website as well. Something here that you brought up that I think is very important, especially when it comes to mental health and wellness. I love how you brought that up. It's something that centers some of your focus. Here at Black Girl Magic Market, we understand what it means to have the pressure of being strong, the pressure of being a leader, the pressure of being a mother, a business owner, entrepreneur, a mentor to many. And so here at Black Girl Magic Market, we're going to be supporting our Black women vendors. So if you are a registered vendor in the Black Girl Magic Market community, we are this holiday season lifting up some 1-hour sales sessions for a health and well-being check-in with one of our partners in the community that is a therapist. So we're happy to offer that this holiday season to any of the vendors that reach out. We have right now scholarships for up to 4 women to spend 1 hour just kind of doing a check-in, self-care, health and wellness, mental health check with one of our therapists in the community. And so I'm glad you brought that up.
Wow.
Maybe we can get some candles to partner with this gift that we're trying to offer to create some space for Black women vendors, Black women in business that are holding multiple things, that we know you, we hear you, and we know what it feels like to have to juggle a bunch. And so thank you for lifting that up and making that transition for us to be able to amplify that, as well as look at what you're doing. I wanted to check in. I do have one question that came up earlier with our other vendor that did candles. Can your candles, once melted, be poured on the body?
I knew that's where you were going. So actually they can, but I don't know if that's something that you would want to do because they do get hot. But they are coconut and soy, which are, you know, natural renewable sources. So yeah, they can be.
Okay. Thank you so much, Love Scented Candles, for being with us. Thank you, Kiara, for coming into the space and lifting up your product and your story. And thank you for your service, helping in the midst of a pandemic, having to juggle also being a mother and a nurse. So thank you for what you've done to help keep many of us safe. We're going to be transitioning now into our last vendor that we're featuring. We want to let you know that we're so happy you decided to join us. We've had some great vendors, great products coming up. And now we have the opportunity to go to Gigi Isaacs, who is the founder and owner of Blissful Journey. And her 3 words were moisturize, repair, and strengthen. And we're so happy to connect with Gigi, and she shares with us what the meaning behind her 3 words are today. Welcome to the space, Gigi.
Hi, Shamika. It's nice to see you. Oh, you are fabulous. You are fabulous. Just amazing. Beautiful person inside out. So I try to connect those 3 words to my own personal life. You know, as a sickle cell person, I would say they call that a sickler. And that's like the term we use within our little sickle cell, you know, society. I think it's important for me to constantly, you know, nourish my body properly and the right way with juicing and all type of, you know, wonderful vegetables, fruits, and vitamins and minerals. And because I have my condition, you know, I have red blood cells that are constantly daily breaking down and being tossed away. So it's important for me to replenish that, and in order for my body to keep going, because if that happens, then if I don't do that, then there's going to be a breakdown. And we don't want that, because as a mother, a wife, you know, everyone relies on you. So you need to be on your A game at all time. And it's important for me to be on my 100% every day. And so that is, you know, that's how I try to connect those words. So the moisturize, when I started going natural, I realized that I needed to add some type of moisturizer to my hair every day, because the dryness and the brittleness was just overwhelming. And I really couldn't find anything that would keep my hair moisturized long enough until I take the braids down. So when you're busy, you have, you know, children, and you have to cook, you have to do everything, laundry, work. You really can't spend 30 to 45 minutes every day doing your hair and moisturizing and getting those twists going. So I needed something that when I put in my hair, the moisture will last for at least 4 days, at least minimum 4 to 5 days. I just needed good moisture in my hair, and to wake up and go, and I don't have to worry about my being dry. And that is one of the reasons why I started Blissful Journey. And then another reason was because in 2015, I had my two daughters, and they came out, they were preemies, and having preemies, you know, if any mothers out there, it's something that's very frightening because you just don't know, and it was some kind of new thing for me, and I needed to find stuff that I could moisturize their little delicate skin without causing any damage to their skin and bodies. Am I still on? All right, so I did started mixing up oils and in my kitchen, and just started doing some butters for my girls, and it was just for them at first and for their hair and body. One of them had the eczema really, really bad, and as I started doing that, the eczema just, you know, went away, and till this day her skin is just beautiful and just as nice and smooth and as it could be. So, you know, that's really the origin of Blissful Journey. It's Ebony. Right now, if you go on the website, which is www.haveablissfuljourney.com, I have a special going on, and it is a bundle collection for $35, and it's really 7 products you get for $35. So if you go to www.haveablissfuljourney, you will receive, of course, the shampoo and conditioning. You're gonna receive the shampoo and conditioner, and that's also a detangler conditioner. And you will receive the famous anti-breakage hair butter, and this is really the start of the entire production. I started with this. This was my very first product, and it's still going strong. It's the bestseller. You get that, and you will also get a protein-based hair mask. It's an intense moisture hair mask. Very good to get your repair, to get your hair back to, you know, the way it should be. You need to get that protein mask at least once a month. I try to get like a steam protein mask with that product. And you will also get there it is, that's a styler, an anti-breakage styling cream. Yep. And that is really okay. I was wrong. It's 5 products for $35, but that's still a very good deal. And I also have other bundles that you could put together yourself, where if you choose 3 products for $15, and you could select any 3, and all you have to do is type in the name of the product in the note section of the order page. So I'm just going on and on. So let me just let the host ask me a question or two.
I love it. Thank you so much, Gigi. And what I love about your product, not to only mention that I love the bag.
Yes.
I'm biased. I love cute, creative bags, and the fact that you can tell you actually put love in your product. Your packaging is amazing, but also the quality of the product. My whole household uses it, male, female, from 5 months to that. I don't know if you mentioned it, but the body butter that you have has worked miracles for my teenage son's rough edges. You know, those knees and elbows.
Yes, honey.
Need extra attention.
Yes.
It works miracles. So
yes.
I'm so happy to have you with us today. Something that you brought up that I think is very powerful is what you messaged around being strong, not only with you being triumphant on your personal health journey with juicing and being conscious and aware of what you need to do. You also amplified, you know, what life is like trying to bring preemie babies home.
Yeah.
And there wasn't a back to normal for you. And it looks like your pivot has really burst into something beautiful with your product line and your personal journey of well-being. So thank you for lifting that up today. As far as if there would be one thing, a message to your daughters about what your vision is with this product or whatever venture they may have, what would that be? As our closing thought today, what would be your message to your daughters?
It's something that I say to everyone. I think when you start something and you have children that's going to follow after to pick up where you left off, I just pray that they have for God to give them the vision so that they could amplify and multiply to whatever it is that's left for them. And that way they could just take the torch and keep going and just don't stop.
I love it. Thank you, Gigi. Thank you so much for really lifting up the journey. One question I think this will be for the deeper dive, because you are manufacturing this in a large supply from creation to finish. How does that feel for you to hold those various components as an entrepreneur?
Oh my God, it's challenging. It is. I have to say, I think anyone who's navigating this type of world on their own and without any type of, it's not a book that you could go and open up or a guide to just make the way for you. But I just you just take it one day at a time, and that's what I try to do, just one foot in front of the other. And try not to stumble, and if you do, it's okay, because it's okay. It's your own personal journey, it's your own personal affair. So mistakes happen, and I have to just try to embrace it and learn from it and just keep going.
Thank you for lifting that up. Thank you so much for being with us, Gigi. What we'd like to do now, before we transition, is to bring all of our featured vendors back on, and we're going to give you a few seconds to kind of review your Black Girl Magic Market Black Friday special, Cyber Monday special, Giving Tuesday special, whatever you have. We're going to give you a couple of seconds, and that's how we'll close out. So we'll go back to our order that we had originally. We can bring all of the vendors back up and do a couple of seconds promoting what special you have, so that those that are just joining us won't miss it. And then make sure that you're paying attention to review in the chat, those links that they put in earlier. We want to make sure that we can amplify this. So I'll go through just lifting up Michelle in a few seconds. We want to check in with you. What is your Black Friday special you're offering?
My Black Friday special that I'm offering. Echo. Okay. I have an echo? Yeah.
No, you're good.
My Black Friday special that I'm offering is also my pandemic special, which is if you purchase 6 packages or more of Cherish Day Pads, you'll get them for $5 a pack. If you purchase 6 packages or more of the night pads and the liners, you'll get those for $6 a pack. That's my special. With Ruby Ribbon, we have to talk about that because there are hostess points and discounted items and all kind of good stuff with Ruby Ribbon. It's a phenomenal business opportunity as well. So please feel free to reach out to me about that.
Thank you. Thank you so much. We're going to go over to Robin. All right, let's go to Teresa. Can you go back over your Black Friday specials?
Absolutely. Mine is going to be actually through the holidays. And if you go to colorstreet.com/Teresa Sheets, and if you shop the holiday nail sale, you'll find that it says on the site, buy 3, get 1 free. I'm going to offer buy 3, get 2 free. And so you'll get a mystery pack of nails, but for yourself, great for stocking stuffers. And like I said, little girls and ladies of all ages and stages love Color Street nails. I did my 88-year-old mother-in-law's nails yesterday, and it's just a blessing for our self-care and to help us care for each other. So that will continue today through Monday. It'll just give through the holidays. So thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you, Teresa. All right, Robin, what is your Black Friday specials?
Yes, wonderful. So for this Friday, you can get 20% off, $35 or more. And that ends today. Actually, that has been a week special since last week. So starting tonight, Saturday, 12 a.m. all the way through Tuesday, we will be having another special. And that will be, you can get up to 30% off with $45 purchase or more.
Thank you so much, Robin. This is so good. How about Felicia? Let's check in with you. What are your Black Friday sales in review, or Cyber Monday, or Giving Tuesday?
Okay, so for the Black Friday sale that we have going on now, any purchase $50 or more, there's free shipping. That actually ends tomorrow at midnight. So it's for today and tomorrow. Any purchase of $50 or more, there's free shipping. We also have the free color customization of our bundle. So if you buy 10 pouches, it's only $1.99, plus you get free color customization with that particular bundle. And again, the website is www.mygani.com/shop, and Mygani is MYGANI.com.
Thank you so much, Felicia. This is powerful. All right, Kiara Jackson, what are your Black Friday specials? Oh, can we unmute her? Kiara, you're muted.
Sorry.
There you go.
So today through Sunday, 25. Can you hear me? Okay. Today through Sunday, 25% off all items. Free shipping at $50, and then Monday, buy 2 wax melts, get 1 free.
Love it. Thank you so much. All right, we're going to close out this special with Jeezy. What are your specials for Black Friday?
Yes. Okay. I did. There was a question that I forgot to answer. All of these products promote hair growth, because one of the things that my products, they sealed your ends. So if your ends are sealed, it's just easier for your hair to continue to grow and flourish. So we have the 5 for $35 bundle right here, and you do get the tote bag with it, and it comes with free shipping. And if you type the word blissful, I believe you get 15% off with additional savings.
I love it. Thank you again. Again, this was Black Friday Virtual Vendor Expo. We're so happy to have some incredible, brilliant, and amazing Black women featured vendors here with us today. Again, you can find their products on their website. And just in case you lost their website in chat, no worry. If you go to the Facebook group BlackGirlMagic.Market or the Instagram account BlackGirlMagic.Market, you will see their links, their websites and products on display featured in our community. Please don't hesitate to connect with us if you are a vendor that wants to be featured here. We would love to have you featured. We'd love to have you join the community. It's not just about just getting you sales. It's about growing your capacity and your economic empowerment and developing sisterhood, building relationships, as well as having a really good time as we have had today. So again, thank you so much for being a part of Black Girl Magic Market. Please don't hesitate to reach out, blackgirlmagicmarket@gmail.com. We accept and embrace shoppers and vendors. We believe money is green and plastic, so we want to make sure that you are transferring and transactioning here within the community to build economic empowerment. Peace and blessings, and thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.